Good morning, TikTok. Here we go. Here's the next video. This is another kind of preview before we get into some more meaty stuff. Deliverance is designed to free us from the confines of bondage, captivity, and slavery to bring us into spiritual freedom into our soul, spirit, and body. There are multiple interferences beyond the above-mentioned description that manifest to try to separate us from God. Deliverance removes the things that interfere with the connection to God. The current focus is on the method of deliverance. It is partly a mechanism of freedom. Deliverance lines up our relationship with God where our spirit, soul, and body receive the benefits and prospers all of us, all parts of us. Deliverance is a gift that brings us into becoming one with God. His desire is for us to be intimate with Him. The other understanding is that we shy away from what is called transcendence. Sounds like a really new agey term. They kind of borrow it. Remember, everything from the enemy is a copycat, but really what it means is becoming one with Him. We can become one with Him. It is going higher with God to become one or more intimate. He invites us into His world, so we have to receive the invitation, but Satan loves to get in the way. The vastly neglected application of deliverance to the following are as follows, but not limited to: the land, our lives, generations, generational bloodlines, and the dead raised to life. Jesus and other saints were sent to deliver us from all these things. We have overlooked the powerful effect of these things to our benefit. There is much more to be taught about these matters for us to enjoy all the freedom that God has for us. Our example in the New Testament is Jesus. Jesus spent 30% of his ministry delivering people from demonic entities and forces. He irritated the local religious groups, witches, and even his own disciples. He walked in grace and mercy to free the people from the bonds of hell. Jesus' heart was to bring deliverance so they were able to receive Him. Jesus' heart was to bring, I'm repeating myself. His death on the cross delivered us from the punishment of our sinful and fallen nature. He wants us to now assume our rightful place and take dominion back. Well, we can't do that if we're bound up with, all kinds of trauma and demonic activity. If you could see in the spirit realm, Satan doesn't miss a turn. When we hear all those negative thoughts and all those negative things, that's always the enemy. That is not God. As soon as you hear a positive thought, pay attention. When I used to teach people how to hear God, I would say, when you're meditating on the Lord, you're praying, you're in your quiet time, you're in your quiet place, the first thing that you should hear from God is something positive. If there's something negative being spoken in your mind or to you, that's the enemy. Now, there's fact. Truth is fact. So you have good truth and bad truth. In other words, Susie broke her leg. Well, that's a negative thing, but it's the truth. Susie broke her leg. Okay, so that's the second part. So we're going to stop this. I think I messed up the other video. I didn't edit it. Sorry.